I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering splendor. How you doing, Christian?
I'm doing pretty good. Why? What are you? Are you in a Aladdin mood?
I am. I'm actually in a very big Disney move this week. Christian, it's been a long time coming. I have some very important news for you.
Oh,
So, once upon a time.
okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go get some popcorn first.
Once upon a time. I don't know if it was on or off cast. It was probably off cast, or maybe it was both. I once explained to you that in the Funimation lineup, there is a character, a voice actor, in fact, that was once a Broadway performer. None other than the genie for the Broadway production of Aladdin. Well, Christian, we've met that character. And by God, I'm so fucking thankful that we're finally here, baby. So, for those keeping track at home, the character in question is none other than the muscly balloon boy himself, Queen.
Mm.
And can I fucking tell you that when this motherfucker graced my eardrums for the first time in the dub, I fucking couldn't stop grinning from ear to ear. Every minute he's on screen is a fucking treat. I don't even know how to describe. The guy's got like tonal range. He fucking sings like, because obviously he can't sing, so he might as well while he's there. He's a fucking joy and a half to listen to, and I can't stop thinking about how much I fucking love this idiot. So yeah, that's what I have this week. That's why I'm on Disney high.
Did you know that he was going to voice Queen in the dub before actually hearing it in the episode?
No, not at all. This is true Brendan lore.
And you were familiar with this actor?
Correct. Well, okay, so to be fair, I'm not like at first name basis with, oh, by the way, his name is fucking Major Attaway. What a name. First name Major, second name Attaway.
What an incredible name.
I know, right? I'm not familiar with every single person who's ever done the genie. He is also not even the genie that is on the Aladdin like recording, like Broadway recording. The only reason I am aware that he was the genie is because I read his name and it rang a bell in my brain. And I said, I think I remember seeing that name when someone went to go see a Broadway show. What was it? And I didn't even know it was Aladdin at the time. And then I went to the Discord. And okay, so by the way, these episodes are being dubbed long since we had the Discord. Like these episodes were like current, probably back when we were, I want to say maybe Marineford or something like that. Something in that ballpark or something like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dude, the dub went off like fucking gangbusters. When they started dubbing Wano, they like did not stop. Anyway, so when we were in Marineford, give or take, and maybe even a little bit later now I think about it, we might have even been in Fishman Island. I don't know. I'm misremembering. But either way, I went to the Discord and I saw a dub clip. This is before the episode's released at the time. They released the dub clip of Queen doing his Zoom in song as just like a teaser or whatever at the time, like on YouTube, like for free. And I remember being fucking elated. And I talked with who at the time, somebody, a familiar person within our Discord, who explained to me that this person who voices Queen was once the genie for an Aladdin production. And then I'm like, that's where I know this guy from.
Yeah.
So that I like all the cylinders were firing. I was like digging and digging. I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's why this is perfect. That's why everything that I'm hearing right now makes so much sense.
This is why I love this.
This is why I love this. Oh, brother. There are very few performances. Foxy, believe it or not, is one of them as well. There are a few performances where I beg people to listen to the dub's interpretation of a character. And Queen, if nothing else, is just a fucking delight from start to finish. I love this guy. I love everything about him. He never makes me unhappy when he's on my screen, even if he's a bad guy.
Hell yeah.
So all that inflated ego talk aside, how did you, I might as well just ask you how you enjoyed meeting Queen, because that was like the vast majority of the content these episodes anyway.
I'm not even going to dance around it or sugarcoat it. I fucking loved it. It was great. I had a great time when Queen was on my screen. Even just the initial intro of Queen, just riding on that fucking sick ass tricycle, whatever that thing is.
Yeah, but the fucking Mad Max motorcycle chair, whatever the hell that is.
Fucking Mad Max looking ass. That was the first note I wrote down, was like, you got the fire coming off, the giant exhaust, the skulls, even his outfits and all of the wardens and prison guard outfits is so fucking dumb and Mad Max. I was expecting the guy on playing bass on the back of the giant fucked up cart to show up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, Daifugo's gonna be the guy on the back fucking strumming the bass at some point here.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I just realized, maybe before we go too deep, I in too deep, some 41 song here. We have yet to do a summary, so let me...
That's true. Let's do a summary and then get back to Queen.
929 to 932. Let's do a summary. Things kick off with a bit of a smorgasbord update of the different groups spread across Wano right now. Starting off with Sanji, Frankie, Usopp, and Law, where we watch them read a newspaper while Sanji dreams about using his newfound power suit for less than savory deeds. Then the Big Mom pirates undergo a coup as Perospero decides that he's the captain now, while Big Mom herself makes way for Udon atop a friendly Sharkadile with Kiku and the rest of the kids in tow. Then we turn up in Udon itself to watch Luffy bond more with old man Hio until he is brutally put in the dirt by the angry vice warden of the labor camp who thinks Hio does not deserve his Dango tickets. As that happens, a VIP arrives on the set. None other than Queen, baby, and he's here to rock us. Meanwhile, we catch up with our Kunoichi as they take a nice relaxing bath day after all the hard work they've put in. Shinobu shows them the etiquette of mixed gender bathing, and all is going great until the Beast Pirates show up, that is. Hawkins begins making a ruckus, and Nami is forced to show herself when he senses someone is hiding from him. Unfortunately for Nami, though, the presence Hawkins was actually sensing was the invisible Sanji in the rafters of the bathhouse, and their cover is blown for no good reason. This week is wrapped up with Zoro coming face-to-face with a loot goblin who apparently stole Ryuma's sword right out from under him, and now he's got to fight to get back his legendary drop before it despawns. That's a great line. Wait a minute. That's actually so fire.
I saw all of the weapons and stuff on the back of that guy that shows up, and I was like, huh, this feels very Loot Goblin Borderlands ass looking thing.
Gotta get back that legendary drop before it gets clouded by all these fucking garbage. He'll never be able to see it in the pile.
All this stupid commons.
It's gonna have to sift through every single one at a time.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Queen. I love Queen. He's a fantastic guy.
Queen's incredible. I love it.
You know, I know I already said his like tone range. I'm gonna do something we haven't done in a long time. Editor, my guy, my lovely Dylan and Dave, please, if you could, I'm begging you. When we first meet Queen, he's just fawning over Komurosaki. Can you just like throw in the line where he's like, "Oh, Komurosaki, Orochi doesn't deserve you." I don't know if I literally can't express how good it makes me feel to listen to this guy do anything, including fawning over a random fucking character that we haven't seen in 4 episodes. It's so fucking good. He just makes me so fucking happy. And then the next thing he does, of course, when we first meet him, and I love this bit too. First thing he does when he shows up, he's like, "All right, hey, Babanuki." Oh, by the way, we met so many Smile Fruit users this set of episodes, right?
So fucking many.
we met like we met like Alpaca Man, fucking Daifugo, Babanuki, Solitaire, Crab Man, I assume. I don't think he even got a title card now that I think about it.
Crab Man is fucking terrifying.
Crab Man is terrifying? Why is Crab Man terrifying?
Mostly for his face.
Oh yeah, the eyes, the stalks.
He's got half a head, and then it just opens up basically above the nose and turns into like, it looks like there's an open cavity there, and then just out from it sprouts 2 crab eye stalks, and that's it. That's the whole face. That's the whole head region of this man. And I from afar, when we first see him, I was like, oh yeah, it's a crab guy. And then we get closer and I see more of what actually makes up his head, and what I just said is it. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
What is this guy?
This guy might have gotten the worst deal of all.
I don't know, man. I think he looks fine.
Hippo guy a couple weeks ago was pretty egregious, but this is bad too. This is pretty bad. And also, he can only walk side to side because he's a crab, so...
It's another great bit, too. I love that bit so much. Raizo did that gag, and he was like, you can only walk side to side because you're a crab at all.
It's so dumb.
So fucking stupid, dude.
But I love it. It's great. I love that the smile users are basically just one giant bit because every single one of them has some dumb quirk about them. Really, they should, because what they are at their core is ridiculous. They're forced animal people, not even able to control necessarily how much animal is exhibited by themselves. They just consume a factory-made fruit laden with microplastics, and they get what they get, basically. So the absurdity of what they actually are, it lends itself so well to the dumb, stupid shenanigans that they all get up to. The warden, what's the warden's name again?
Babanuki.
Babanuki is the same as the other asshole that we meet at the beginning of this arc who's got a lion on his stomach. This guy's got an elephant, and the elephant sneezes cannonballs.
Yeah, he does.
It's just a cannon with extra steps. Like, we have seen this guy do nothing else. He's got stat as you would expect an elephant to have, and then the elephant on his stomach sneezes cannonballs. Why? Fuck you. That's why.
Fuck you. Exactly.
Because who cares? This is One Piece.
Thank you, brother. I'm glad that you understand. I will say, now that we're here, we've seen so many of these fucking smile fruit designs. I am of the mindset that when Oda got to this part of Wano and he started like drawing all of these smile fruit users, I think he always knew in the back of his mind that he wanted them to be imperfect in some way. But even more than that, I think this is just like his opportunity to just draw dumb fucking shit for fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's just like, oh, yeah, they're imperfect devil fruits. I'm going to give you an elephant that shoots cannonballs out of its trunk for a stomach.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Although I think it's crazy to think that that the crab guy got the lowest roll. I still think it's the hippo guy by a long shot.
Hippo guy definitely got the lowest roll. Crab guy is not far off for me, though.
He did lose like the top of his head in lieu of having stalky eyes. That is true. That is a little true.
Yeah. It's horrifying looking.
It is disgusting. But I do love how the first thing that we get when Queen shows up to this gaggle of idiots, yeah, you're the new Watcher, you tell me. We have no idea what kind of villain the Queen is going to be before this point. He's just kind of like a guy that starts coming up singing, and you're like, okay, I get it. He's got some memes. That's cool. And then like he's like, all right, Babanuki, tell me your top 3 biggest problems right now. And then Babanuki goes, well, Eustace Captain Kidd has already escaped. And then immediately cuts to Queen going like, what?
Yeah, a straight Eneru face, Queen. And then he returns to normal and he goes, all right, what's your second one? and what was the second one again?
We've lost the keys to all the Sea Prism Stone handcuffs in the prison.
Right. The Sea Prism handcuffs are gone. What? All right. And so what's your number 1 problem then? Straw Hat Luffy's currently escaping right now as we speak. And he's like, what? Go catch him.
And the dummy's like, he's like, what are you doing? Go fucking get him.
Go catch him, you idiots.
Go get him.
Yeah. So anyway, that's crazy that those are your 3 biggest problems right now. It was so good. Basically every part of what Queen had going on this week was fantastic.
Fucking chef's kiss.
That bit I think maybe was my favorite of him just returning to normal after. Okay, so that was your 3rd. What's your 2nd worst problem right now? Just after everything, just returning to normal.
Yeah.
Just so fucking good. Made me laugh out loud.
He's such a fucking dork. I can't even tell you how, especially like when I read him in the manga, I'm like, oh boy, what's this motherfucker gonna be like? He's the one of the big leagues in Kaido's. In fact, if anything, he's like the first Emperor commander. I say Yonko from time to time. He's the first Emperor's commander that has shown anything other than like the menacing, unbeatable sort of like foundational wall that you get out of like these characters in the New World or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Queen is literally so aware of exactly who he is, and I respect that. He knows exactly what he's about.
Yeah.
And I love that for him. I really do.
Yeah. And I mean, I remember when we see him in the war room trying to stop the Big Mom pirates from getting up the waterfall, and he's just you get regular villain stuff out of him then. So when you were
very underwhelming.
Yeah, just normal villain guy, underwhelming. He's yelling at subordinates to get the job done, and they can't do it, obviously, because they're up against the Big Mom fucking pirates.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he's just yelling, and then King goes and does his thing, and we largely don't see anything out of Queen at that point. So when you were talking about how much you were looking forward to Queen before, I was like, he's got
really this guy,
like he's got knowledge that I don't know about. So I'm sure there's some reason for Brennan to be so excited about it. And, you know, I could take some guesses at what Brendan likes about this guy because he's probably going to be goofy and, really he doesn't need to even get past that. That's usually enough to entertain enough to.
Yeah, that's true.
But then you talk. I think you did also mention at the time too that the voice actor was involved as well, because we were having some other discussion, I think, about voice actors, and I think you brought. I don't know if you necessarily. Maybe you didn't bring up Queen. I'm just kind of conflating the two ideas, but I remember you mentioning beforehand being excited about a voice actor.
I have individually hyped up Queen's voice actor and simultaneously hyped up the idea that there is a voice actor who is voiced by a Broadway performer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever put them together before this evening. If I have, call me a dirty liar. I don't know. But goddamn, dude, they're
but now that we're here, I'm having a time. This is great. I love Queen. I can't wait to experience more of whatever this sumo wrestling thing is, and I just can't. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast with it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I will say too, to put yourself in like the shoes of a guy who was reading the manga week to week once upon a time. I even like the way that the unraveling of this like plot element is going through, because I remember at one point, right after Queen was introduced and he brought like the sumo wrestling thing down, and I was reading week to week, the way that 931 ends, I think was like the last chapter going into a break week at the time. And it was like Luffy being like, hey, what if I just challenge you and beat you? Then I get to go free, right? Or at least like that's kind of like how it happened in like the manga, whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is how we're going to basically destabilize the Kaido crew, is we're gonna beat each commander like in a 1v1 early, and then eventually work our way up to Kaido. And then going into this 932, which is where we pick off next, it's Queen going like, no, you're going to go through my shit. And I'm like, great, yes. much better.
What if we had a Saw level sumo wrestling tournament instead?
I like Saw sumo wrestling so much better, actually.
Yeah. And you know, it's breaking into some more interesting fighting plot elements. So I have to ask, you know, Luffy has a eureka moment when he thinks back to training with Rayleigh one more time. It is funny. Every single time he wants to get better, he's like, what would Rayleigh do? And then he just plays a flashback in his head and he's like, oh yeah. Yeah. What would Rayleigh do? Probably somewhere along the lines of beat ass, you know?
Just hit harder. No, I'm a little curious if any part of that struck you as interesting, or if he has figured anything specific out that you think was given to us, or if there's just like another like brand new like hockey magic that we don't know about, kind of like how Future Sight kind of was once upon a time.
Yeah, I don't know what Luffy garnered from that short flashback we did see of Rayleigh doing a Hadouken on the elephant, and I don't know what he was supposed to get from it, but I suppose we'll see. Maybe it'll be something along the lines of using movements efficiently, not trying to take wild haymakers, and like conserving energy as much as possible, perhaps. Just seeing Rayleigh's nonchalance about just hitting that elephant with the energy beam. Something along those lines.
So hold on. Oh, you said energy beam. So hold on. I need to clarify. So you think Kai blasts are coming into One Piece here in the near future?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I can only assume that at some point they will unlock the 8 inner gates and will now have ki in One Piece. So,
oh baby, I love it. That's what I wanted to hear.
We're in the I don't know, like Edo era Japan arc now. So I'm sure someone somewhere along the lines is going to talk about, you know, inner chakra or something with all the ninja and kunoichi running around.
Nah, they're just gonna start shooting Kamehameha waves out of their hands, dude. Come on.
That works too. I mean, I'll take that. You know, like
you'll take that right after all this time. You're gonna do Kamehameha waves.
Yeah, let's just blatantly rip off Dragon Ball Z now, brother.
I'm gonna be so fucking for real. If One Piece ever just chose to do Dragon Ball Z-esque fucking blasts, I guess I shouldn't say that, because to be fair, Zoro already throws a slashing move with with an energy beam attached, essentially.
Right, but he does it with a sword or something, so...
He does it with a sword, which is a little cooler. It means you need a tool to do it. I don't know. I think if a motherfucker can just like do a Kamehameha wave adjacent attack, I would get annoyed very quickly. Although I guess Kizaru can kind of do that anyway, can he?
I mean, that is kind of Kizaru's thing, and we did watch Rayleigh just do it again in a flashback, so...
Maybe the line in the sand that I'm drawing is not the line I need to draw.
Maybe we've already crossed that one and you need a new line.
Yeah, I think I need a new line. But, you know, but before Queen graced our screens, we did get other small bits of details. We learned about Hio, little old man Hio. He's
yeah.
Although to be fair, like with that character design, was there any doubt in your mind that he was a little more important than?
No, I mean obviously he was going to be somewhat important. Honestly, I don't think I mentioned it in the recording we did last week, but in my head I was thinking, when are they going to reveal that he was on Roger's crew is basically what I'm waiting for.
You're waiting for the Roger's crew reveal.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, whenever there's an old person that's kind of badass that comes across us, it's like, oh, yeah, they used to run with Gold Roger for like a summer or something. They did an internship.
Yeah, Luffy, like in like happenstance, he just goes like, man, you know, if Rayleigh were here, he'd know exactly what to do. And then old man Hio goes like, Rayleigh?
Did you say Rayleigh? As in Dark
King?
Silver's Rayleigh? Oh, yeah, no, that's better. As in Dark King Rayleigh?
He's like, yeah, do you know him? Yeah, he's one of my best friends. I was on his crew. Like, of course. Fucking of course.
Yeah. Like, oh, dude, ask him about the time when we were in the North Blue and I fucking threw up all in the bushes outside that one bar. He'll know what I'm talking about.
Dude, it was honestly like so crazy.
I had 8 tankards of beer within 30 minutes, all because Gold Roger dared me to. You know I don't back down.
You don't know what a rager is until you've actually drowned an entire town in liquor, man.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time until he became important, but I'm glad, you know, that we got a little bit more backstory on him, and to hear that. I mean, it's also just funny. Again, this is how One Piece just treats old people or aging in general.
Yeah,
like you see the outline of him in a couple of episodes, and then you get an actual what he looked like 20 years ago in his heyday. And he's
very different.
15 times larger 20 years ago than he is right now. Just super shrunk into himself as the years went by. So
it is so silly that he's literally the size of Shutenmaru in his heyday flashback. Like basically like 1 for 1.
Yeah.
And then now he's Yoda sized.
Yeah. The size he is now, old him could just pop in his mouth like a snack.
Like, actually, though.
Yeah, the dango that he's eating right now, that's the rough scale. Like, that's what current him would look like in the hands of 20 years ago him. He would look like a piece of dango.
Actually, that's pretty close. Actually, I don't even disagree with that. That might be pretty close. That's not far.
Old Dango Hyo, that's his new name.
Yeah, so of course this old guy Hio is going to end up being slightly more important. We find out that he was once the Yakuza leader, which now Kiyoshiro is the current Yakuza leader, which we don't know much more about Kiyoshiro. We just kind of like accept that he killed Komurasaki a couple weeks ago, or rather a couple days ago, and no one has anything more to say about it. So
I think it's like literally the next day. I think we've moved on one day from that.
Okay, maybe that's true too.
I don't know. That could also be false. It was just the vibe that I was getting. It just felt like we snapped to the next day and everyone went, "Oh fuck, Komurazaki's dead," and everyone knows. Except Queen. Queen has no clue.
Queen does not know.
Queen has no clue.
I don't want to be the one to tell Queen.
You certainly won't catch me telling Queen either. That's for somebody else to find out.
Yeah, dude, I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with Queen, man. Do you see how far those eyes are popping out of his head?
Yep.
I don't want the smoke. I really don't.
Did you see all those muscles?
Did you see?
I don't want that.
He's so round. He's a ball of muscle, brother.
I loved when Luffy called him Balloon, too. That was funny. He's seeing a kindred spirit.
He do be looking like a balloon.
Gum Balloon, the person.
You know what else about Queen? He's got a really cool design. I don't know if you're familiar with the French comic, the adventure of like Asterix and Obelix or something like that.
No.
Okay, well, Asterix and Obelix is a very famous French comic, and it stars like two Viking-looking motherfuckers. I might even look up a picture for you. I'll search as I describe. But Asterix is like a small guy. He's like the same size as like Hyo, basically. And meanwhile, the other guy, Obelix, is very much not. And let me just show you a picture of this guy.
Yeah.
I got it. Hold on. I got to put it to the right.
I mean, he has the look or the outfit of an old-timey wrestler. He's got that like singlet with the deep U on it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Which Oda do be loving wrestlers.
Yeah.
He's apparently a very big wrestling fan, which I was unaware of.
Interesting.
So this is Asterix and Obelix. I just put it in the chat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So he's very much based on the guy on the right. But
this does look familiar.
But then also kind of uses the facial hair of Asterix, the little guy.
Sure.
Very interesting. But yeah, he's very clearly a design from this very famous French comic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it. Definitely. And the little dog down there.
Yeah.
What's the little dog's name?
Fuck me, dude. I have no idea.
Come on, Brendan.
You're asking the wrong. Honestly, I had to reach to remember Obelix. I don't know why I couldn't remember Obelix. It took me a minute.
It's a hot sec.
I'm an idiot. But fuck, I lost my train of thought.
All roads lead back to Queen. Just start talking about him again.
All roads lead back to Queen. Oh, and then Raizo, of course, was on his little side adventure, which I did love. First of all, I just love the fact that he was like, talking to Crabman, the Crabman, in fact.
Of course.
And, I'm very interested to know what the truth was in this scene, because in the dub, Raizo puts on like a bad guy voice. But I'm not even kidding. He sounds just like the guy who plays Crabman. So I don't know if the guy who voiced Crabman just did the lines as Raizo, or if the guy who voices Raizo just put on a bad guy voice and voiced both Crabman and fake Crabman Raizo. I don't know. My brain fucking hurts. But it was a great bit, actually. As he's like telling a Crabman guy, like, hey, if we would have lost this key, fucking Queen would be at our throats and all of us would be fucking dead. And then the Crabman's like, yeah, dude, you're I got you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Proceeds to steal the key. Good job, Raizo. Not a bad move.
Yeah.
You did great. Didn't end up needing it because a little bit later, we learned a couple of things. Number one, apparently they still had the key to Luffy's handcuffs because they proceed to take off the handcuffs. So Raizo was a big dumb idiot and got the wrong keys somehow.
Yep.
Number one. And number two, well, they didn't need the handcuff key because they have a new thing. They've got neck collars. They took the cuffs off. Raizo.
Yeah.
Poor Raizo. He did succeed in doing one thing, though. They found their old friend Kawamatsu.
Indeed, they did.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is at a moment when Raizo's kind of at his low point with what's going on, because he's found out that Luffy has been taken and he's sitting behind these couple of boxes, just sort of wondering what his next move should be. And he's standing in front of Kawamatsu's cage, his cell, and he just goes, Raizo, is that that you? And then we turn around and Raizo gets a better look and it's Kawamatsu, and we still don't know what Kawamatsu looks like.
Yeah, very, very interesting choice for Oda and the anime to just continue like shrouding him in mystery. Like, okay, we get it. Like he's a friend of ours. We don't need to make him a shadow anymore. We can just show him.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
Yeah, clearly this guy's an ally, and we kind of knew that already from the beginning. We could have guessed, but whatever. It's I don't we're holding up this reveal for some reason, and I don't know why, but I guess it'll be revealed at a later date or something.
Yeah, it's a little silly. I mean, I'm looking forward to when we officially meet the guy, I guess. But like, it is a little silly that we're gonna keep pulling this one through. We could do the Jinbei bit where we just meet chained up Jinbei back in Impel Down, but we don't do that bit here. We just sort of hang out and recognize
he's just shrouded in darkness.
He's just shrouded in darkness. All right, well, whatever. That's fair. You do you, Yoda.
I don't know. I'm excited to see him, see what's going on with this guy. He's clearly been in here for a minute.
13 years, in fact.
13 whole years. And
consuming poisonous fish.
Yep. Basically never getting good fish, nor getting bones to spit at people to stab them with either. So
except the one time he got bones, and instead of using it as a key to get out, he was like, nah, this is better as a blow dart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck this guy up because I feel like it.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Like, I don't know. I kind of respect it.
You probably should have saved that, my guy. Like, come on.
Let the spite run through him.
Just a little silly. But, you know, I mean, other than Queen gracing our screens.
Queen gracing our queens.
Queen gracing our squeens.
Queen.
Oh my God, I'm losing my ability to talk. Other than that, the prison is happening at prison pace. We're now in the middle of our own little new sumo match. We're doing sumo rat. God, why can't I speak? Sumo match round 2 is what I am trying to say with my words. It can't be done, people.
Words are hard.
I know, words are hard. So we're doing sumo match round 2, this time with 100% more queen, and I'm living for it. The rest of the team at large, you know, they're doing things. There's Zoro, who like you said, he got his legendary stolen, so now he's trying to grab it from the loot goblin. I do like this side plot where, Zoro has no idea where to go ever, but if you steal one of his swords, buddy, he will sniff your ass out till the ends of the earth.
He will follow you down like a bloodhound after a fresh kill. You are fucked.
Your ass is grass. Just like, it's like the same time when the Tentata from Dressrosa stole one of his swords or a couple of his swords.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'll fucking get you. Like he never got off the scent. As soon as you steal a sword, your ass is grass. He is a bloodhound.
Yeah, you've got a target on your back. And it was great.
Very strange guy, though. I wonder what his deal is and why he's just stealing a bunch of swords and blades, because he did have a whole ass backpack of weapons.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. And he's dressed like a ninja of some kind, too. So I don't know if this is just a hobby of his to collect weapons. But he also, to specifically point it out, because we've mentioned that the sword was stolen, this was Ryuma's sword.
It was.
And this guy recognized it as such and stole it specifically to return it to Ryuma's grave, because presumably somebody involved with Moria stole it at the time so that they could give it to the reanimated Ryuma.
Well, folks, I guess this is where we're giving Sushui back. You know, we're never going to have it again.
Never again.
It was a good run. Sushui is no longer a part of the Zoro 3-sword collection.
Nope.
You know, I hope you could say your goodbyes, Christian. We're just staying here.
It'll be missed, but I'm excited for him to start using that replica of Mihawk's cross dagger that he wears around his neck. That's going to be pretty exciting for me, I think.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be really exciting.
When he starts doing 3-sword style moves, but with this tiny little fucking dagger and 2 regular sized katanas.
He stops using the Wado Ichimonji, the white one, for his mouth blade, and starts using the fucking knife blade as his mouth blade.
Yeah. way more efficient that way.
Although maybe it would be funnier if the big blade was in his mouth and a tiny blade was in his hand.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the funnier bit.
Yeah, I think in the mouth, more efficient. Funnier if he's still using the Wado Ichimonji in his mouth and uses the dagger as a regular sword hand. Yeah, imagine what was it? 1,000 Worlds. He's spinning the two.
Yeah, 3,000 Worlds.
Yeah, he's spinning the one normal sized one.
Twirling the tiny knife and the big sword.
So fucking stupid.
They have 2 different rotation speeds. The little knife is like going.
Oh yeah,
and the big blade's like.
Yeah, twin propeller,
baby. He's a helicopter.
He's a fucking helicopter. He starts taking off backwards in the other direction.
He just starts flying.
Or no, you go forward. Oh, that'd be so funny.
All right. And then in addition to that, in addition to Zoro's side adventure, we cut to the girls in the bathhouse. Well, I should say the girls and apparently Sanji because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. What else is new?
We knew this was coming. Although maybe we didn't. Obviously, he said he was going to do it. But did we think we were going to double down on the bit so quickly?
So quickly? No. And I guess I'm a fool for that one.
Yeah, you are a little bit of a fool for that one.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. When we had that whole sequence of him talking about his childhood dream of having invisibility and all of that, and when he first put the suit on, he was marveling at it. I was like, it's only a matter of time until he actually acts on that. But it happened so fast. Am I surprised? A little bit. Should I be surprised? Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm annoyed that we're here. I that I have to talk about this. It serves no purpose other than
this being that he went invisible to sneak into the bathhouse to peek and take it.
Yeah. So earlier in we start this set of episodes with that group having escaped and they're chilling in Ebisu where Zoro previously was, because apparently Zoro's not allowed to be in the main plot. He is the DE plot at this point.
Facts. He is not allowed to be in the main plot at large.
No, which is crazy given that he is the samurai guy in the samurai land. So this is okay for now, like this whole like weird side plot thing. If he had spent any more time in Ebisu with the other people laughing, I might have been annoyed, but I'm glad we've moved on to something else. This is at least funny. He's gotten his sword stolen. There's no explanation for this, by the way.
None.
We don't see this happen. It is just told to us.
Yeah.
Zoro got what's the old guy's name that he was traveling with?
Oh, that's Tono Yasu.
Yeah, so Yasu, it just up in his it says to our group of 4 here. He goes, "Yeah, Zoro was here, but he got his sword stolen, so now he's gone." And everyone just goes, "Huh? What? he got a singular sword stolen? Okay." And then Usopp and Frankie have their own little aside where they're like, he probably just got lost or something. Like, this isn't, that's not really what happened. He's just fucking lost forever. And no, we find out 4 episodes later that yes, in fact, he got Shushui stolen and now he has to fight for it back. So that's that. Anyway, we get the other 4 in Ebisu. They're chilling. They're just kind of catching up with each other. They get a newspaper about what's going on with Komurasaki being dead. Law's worried about his crew, and then Sanji is off in the corner daydreaming about how he's going to use the raid suit to spy on women.
Yeah.
So then we cut to this part where we now have Shinobu, Robin, and Nami in the bathhouse, which already in and of itself is a level of fan service I did not need.
Yeah, we also got plenty of fan service in this moment in time, just so we're clear.
Yeah, there was, and
in case you were worried.
Yeah, like if you were unsure whether or not we're in a bathhouse and we got scenes of Robin and Nami barely clothed, then rest assured, there was plenty of that.
Rest assured.
Not only was there plenty of it, it became a minor part of the plot for Nami's towel to fall off. because we needed that too.
Yeah.
So, because how else were we going to know that Sanji was there?
Okay, now, I will say, and I want to say one bit that I do like, and I don't know if it was a double dip for both the sub and dub. I assume it's for both. But at one point, after the towel drops for Nami, which, obviously is like a very lackluster gag, when Sanji becomes not invisible because of his nosebleed, blah, 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 he says, I have been struck by the firmest happiness punch ever, or whatever. So, fun fact, the last time, do you remember back in Alabasta when they were in bathhouses and then Nami was like, oh, sure, I'll take my towel off, but it's going to cost you guys a bunch of berries? And she actually named her dropping her towel as Happiness Punch for no fucking reason. I don't know why.
I do remember this.
Okay, so I simply would like to point out that it is kind of funny that we redrew that gag, at least re-pulled the name, and that is the only credit I will give to it. that is the end of the credit being given in this moment in time.
Sure.
Sorry.
I do not remember if that was part of the sub, so maybe it's possible, I guess. But
kudos to the writers if they actually pulled that fucking joke out of the script from Alabasta. I'm proud of you. You guys did your homework.
Yeah. I want to say I would believe that they probably did it, but I just didn't remember it at the time of watching. So yeah. So this all comes about because Hawkins and Drake and company show up.
Yeah.
And they're looking still for Soba Mask, which has somehow led them to this bathhouse. And Drake is still looking for Soba Mask. Hawkins is on a mission to look for people with the tattoo on their ankles because that plot has been discovered.
Yes.
Which I just gotta say took him fucking long enough because because a tattoo on the ankle, like, it's plainly visible. You're like, there's just a bunch of people walking around with the same tattoo on the same part of their ankle. Like, this isn't our time period where people get the same tattoos that they saw of their they're not getting straw hats tattooed on their forearms because they love One Piece here. This is Edo, Japan, where nobody except Yakuza has tattoos. And now there's just a bunch of random commoners walking around, all with the same TikTok tattoo on their ankle. Like, how are they not gonna figure this part out, dude? At least hide it somewhere that's underneath clothing. Like, I get the idea is to just be walking around town, see someone with the tattoo and be like, oh, that's an ally right there. But come on, have some other thing for that part. Like, have a piece of clothing or I don't know, like how you wear your I shouldn't say hair because they all wear the hair the same, but like how you wear something be different. Don't make it a plainly obvious black ink tattoo just out in the open. Very poor planning on somebody's part. I don't know whose idea it was in the Revolution Planning Committee, but they need to step down. Someone needs to take away their position.
I couldn't agree more. And it is really funny that, like, in this scene, Shinobu is like, oh, dang it, they know about the tattoos? There must be a mole somewhere within our ranks. I'm like, well,
I don't think there is.
Well, there might be.
I mean, there probably is. For the sake of the plot, there probably is.
Right.
But there doesn't need to have been.
It's like, I'm going to be honest, Shinobu. I don't know if this one required that much Charlie Day energy to figure out.
No.
I really don't.
No.
This is not Pepe.
Not at all.
This is not Pepe. This is, wow, it's really bizarre that a lot of random people all have the same tattoo on their ankle and literally no other tattoos exist in the same location for any other person.
No. So stupid. So just nonsensical.
Yeah, it's a little funny. But that being said, okay, so that is the most important piece of feedback that we did get in this set of episodes. In addition to that, we got, the most important feedback we got during the bathhouse sequence. Well, I guess not. The other thing is that both Hawkins and Drake are also from the North Blue, and they were also fanboying over fucking...
This is the only acceptable piece of Sanji's current stature, is that every dude he comes across from the North Blue fucking fanboys so hard over him.
They're like, oh my God, it's fucking Stealth Black, dude. He's just like the comics.
It's him. It's Stealth Black from the comics. It's Germa 66. It's him.
It's really funny that like it's basically them seeing, you know, like Batman, but in real life.
Yeah.
Like it's actually fucking Batman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just really Batman walking around.
It is really funny how that works. But so there's a mole and that Law's crew, as in Beppo and Penguin and the other guy. I forget his name.
Orca?
Suchi?
Villain Orca?
I think it was like Suchi or something like that.
Did he have a real name? Is that just Japanese for Orca?
It might be. Actually, it might be. There probably is an Orca in his crew, to be totally fair. But those three have been captured, leading to Law more than likely going to have to try to, like, you know, save or find his crew or whatever.
Yeah.
So the question that we have now, and this is a question I pose to you, do we have a mole within the ranks, or is it literally just Law's crewmates that's snitched? Because obviously we got to think in terms of One Piece, and believe it or not, Christian, can I tell you, the solution to this is not that they snuffed out the fact that everyone has the same tattoo as being a little sus.
Of course not.
Okay.
I mean, I think my normal guess would be that there is a mole somewhere in this organization.
Yes.
However, posing the idea about Law's crew having been stolen, I would also not put it past this show to have it be that, I don't know, Beppo accidentally spilled the beans because he was sleep talking about it or something like that. I don't know. Or he got an extra anchovy from one of the guards and just accidentally let it slip. Whatever the case is.
You think it's being relegated to a gag? You wouldn't even think it was like a serious like omission?
Well, that's where I'm like, if it comes down to Law's crew, if I'm going to put forth that it was Law's crew, it comes out as a gag.
Okay.
If I want it to be a more serious thing, it's that there's actually a mole somewhere in the organization, or like one of Orochi's ninja or something wormed their way out of
sure
somebody that they captured and just interrogated about the tattoo. Like now I'm turning into a gag again in my head. Like one of them just went on the street and did one of those stupid YouTube videos where they like hold a mic to someone's face and like, where'd you get that tattoo from? And then, you know, except it has gone wrong in parentheses on the end of it, because then they kidnap that guy, beat the shit out of him, and just get the answer out that way or something. I don't know.
Wow, this went very dark very quickly.
Yeah, it went from dark to gag back to dark again.
Well, shit, son of a bitch. So then you presume that it's just some goon from the enemy side infiltrated the ranks, got the intel, and is feeding it back to Orochi or the enemy team. Do you think that any ally you do know would be a snitch? Like willingly, like just a genuine fucking double agent?
I would say probably. If there's gonna be a mole in the organization that we already know about, it would have the most impact. I would like there needs to be a character that holds the most, maybe not even the most, but some level of shock value. So if it's just like I said earlier, that I wonder if it's one of Orochi's ninja that just infiltrated, but that feels less likely to me.
Yeah.
I would believe more so that somebody we already know is bad.
Well, then who, brother? What the hell? You're just gonna say this and with no proof? Where's the pudding?
Well, okay. I mean, this is all happening live. Like, I haven't cooked this yet.
Okay, yeah.
Let's let it simmer a little more here.
Okay.
Who could it potentially be? I don't think it's any of our pirates.
Okay. So we don't think...
I don't think it's a Law. I don't think it's a heart pirate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a Straw Hat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not going to be a Straw Hat. I'm just going to cut that out altogether.
Dude, I don't know, brother. I think Brooke has been playing both sides for a long time.
I don't know. I think Usopp got a little too deep into the frog oil sale thing, and he's
like, guys, I can't let this business go. You don't understand.
And this is my calling, guys.
This is what I was made to do.
Kaido offered me a nice stand downtown flower capital. It's got great locale. Everybody walks by there on a a daily basis.
Oh, fuck. You don't understand, man. I've got like franchise offers. Like we're going global.
You haven't been out on the streets like I have all this fucking time, and you just don't get it. So bye-bye. Yeah.
And then Frankie goes like, "You can buy how much cola with that money?"
And now it's a pyramid scheme.
Now it's a pyramid scheme.
He gives Frankie a frog oil starter kit that he has to then sell to 5 of his friends.
I really like where this is going. I think Usopp's the fucking mole for sure.
I think Usopp might be the mole. Actually, I think I'm all in.
You're just all in on Usopp being the mole. You got no other options.
Okay. If I don't think it's a heart pirate. They've all been captured. I don't think any of them have been turned per se that like this quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that basically just leaves any, the people we know from Wano, and I mean I guess it leaves also the people from Zoe.
Okay.
Zoe has been pretty quiet, like Dogstorm and Cat Viper's groups.
Brother, remember that time that they almost let their entire nation die to save one big-headed ninja? You think any of them are no longer ride or die?
How did Jack get there?
Well, it's also a great question. I'm not saying that's not a good question.
Yeah, I mean, it could be one of them. Like Jack got there, and I don't remember if he had a not a poneglyph. Help me out here. What's the wrist things?
Oh, no, a Viva card.
No, not a Viva card. Well, I think maybe he did have a Viva card too, but I'm talking about the things you got to calibrate that Nami has.
Oh, log pose.
Thank you, the pose. Yes. I don't remember if that was ever actually explained right now off the top of my head. So right now I'm just gonna say, somebody spilled the beans from Zoe and maybe that was how it went.
Damn, so you think there was one fucking rat mink in the mix? What if it is just like a rat mink?
That would be so on the nose, and I'd probably love that, honestly.
You'd be like, actually, this is perfect.
There's the mouse smile guy, but that's not quite what we're talking about. Rat mink.
We're gonna meet one rat mink at some point, and then he's gonna have like that very clear villain energy.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be like, it's him.
It's that motherfucker. He's gonna, like, after everything he says, he's gonna give some stupid sly smile like out of the side of his mouth, and everyone's gonna be like, that guy's got to be evil, right? This guy is evil. He's a villain. Like, we can all agree.
His top eyelids are always half closed. Like, the look.
Yeah, my final answer is I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm thinking it's someone from Wano.
Okay. Do you have
someone we know from Wano?
Do you have like a narrowed, focused idea? Because you can't be putting my boy Kinemon on the chopping block. He's ride or die for sure.
No, my God, dude. If it was though,
dude, if it was though.
Talk about the fucking long game. Kinemon's playing 6D chess with this one.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He only wanted to quote unquote protect Momonosuke so that he could always have an eye on him.
Yeah, dude. That's not off the table for any of them, really. Any of those, 4 of them? Him, Raizo, Kiku, shit, what's the painter's guy's name? Kanjuro, yeah, like any of them, that could.
Bro, you think one of those dudes would actually come this far only to be the fucking mole? No way, dude.
Look, dude, I've been calling Kanjuro a villain since the beginning anyway, for his treatment of the fucking paint animals.
Oh, no, Kanjuro, no.
I might as well stick with that, to be honest with you.
You're like, actually, old memes never die. Kanjuro's the villain.
Kanjuro villain all the way through. If he treats animals like that, painting animals like that, I bet he'd give up the revolution.
I can't wait for him to like drop a wig, take his fucking face mask off, and be like, "It was me. I'm the villain all along.
It was me the whole time."
Of course.
What if it's all painted on in the first place anyway?
Dude, he like a little like a gremlin comes out of like a painted. Dude, he paints. Wait a minute, hold on, I'm cooking now. He paints. He can paint like a fake body that he pilots like a mech, and then he comes out and he reveals himself as the rat mink all along. Oh shit! Wait a minute, this is perfect.
It's like a smaller version of Cracker.
It's just Cracker.
Where the cool version of him was on the inside.
It's just Cracker with extra steps, yeah. It's literally just Cracker with extra steps. But that's why he can never draw for shit, because he's drawing with a puppet.
Yeah.
If he were to draw with his drawing hand, ooh, brother, watch out.
That'd be fine art right there.
Oh, wait, this is good. I like this. I'm writing this down in my notes.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
I can't wait to figure out who that Kanjuro was secretly a puppet. Puppeted by.
Kanjuro was a mech the whole time.
He was a mech the whole time. Oh, fuck. That's great. Thank you. I feel satisfied with those answers.
I feel satisfied too. Thanks for dragging that out of me. That was awesome.
Oh, fuck. Other than that, the only other big things that happen centers around Big Mom and the Big Mom Pirates. Oh, the Big Mom Pirates are also having like a low-key like mutiny? No, not mutiny. They're just like discussing who would...
One man. It's a one-man mutiny.
Right. I guess it is a one-man mutiny. It is interesting that after Snack was defeated by, what's his name, Aruge or whatever, he was like immediately demoted from a sweet commander. But Katakuri loses to Luffy, and still the rest of his siblings are like, nah, Katakuri's definitely the next to like run the shit. He's like, he's definitely next in line. What the fuck? Like, I really kind of thought that it was going to be each one of them like arguing that they would be the best leader, but the fact that it's literally just the one-man Perospero being like, yes, of course, it's going to become the Perospero Pirates. And then Daifuku in the side goes like, I don't know who you think you are, but it's literally Katakuri.
It's like absolutely Katakuri. I don't know who you thought you were.
I don't know what kind of like game you think you're playing, what world you're in, and then Perospero's like, but I'm the oldest.
Yeah, shut up, Lefty.
Shit. Whoa. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, that's right. I went there.
That's awesome. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Christian over here with the Raz, dude.
I hate Perospero. Perospero's so stupid.
I hate Perospero as a character. I really like Perospero, the character. Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the same word twice and expect people to think I mean two different things.
Yeah, let's expand a little.
I hate Perospero as a character in this anime. I really think he's a funny attitude kind of guy.
Yeah.
And his voice actor does really well with him too. So I have a soft spot for him. Every single time he says something like licky licky or we got a lickety split, and I'm like, you fucker.
Yeah.
It's good bits.
Yeah.
He's just a big character. It's the same reason I like Foxy.
Sure. Yeah. Foxy's dialed up a little bit more, but I get you.
Okay, that's fair too. I'll give you that. So the Big Mom Pirates are having that, and then Big Mom herself and Kiku and the kids are on their way over to Kiku and the kids. Great band name, by the way. Are on their way over to Udon.
Kiku and the kids.
That's exactly what I was thinking. They're on their way to Udon, presumably to wreck some shit. It is funny that now they have Big Mom with amnesia and Queen's already there. Yeah, there's going to be some rabble rousing, I'm sure, in the near future. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. I don't know which way I like this going. In my head, there are two versions of Udon where one, Luffy just lays waste to this sumo tournament and it beats everyone, beats Queen eventually, then jets out of there with Hyo and I guess the rest of the prisoners, maybe Impel Down style, and then gets there or leaves there before Kiku and the kids show up.
Kiku and the kids.
And then they have to go, they throw their hands up and go, fuck, well, what did we come all the way over here for? And then they have to go somewhere else. Or they show up in time for Luffy to be there. And then we have this probably Big Mom going on a rampage here. Probably in some sort of light hunger pang because she's still famished. And Udon is apparently a far enough journey away that this is a problem or probably going to become a problem at some point. So there's like two versions. I don't know which one I kind of dislike the idea of these wild goose chases.
Right.
So in this case, like if Luffy were to get out of there before they get there, this feels like I don't want us just running around to all these different places and people conveniently not being there. Like Zoro was supposed to be in Ebisu and then he's just conveniently not there because he got his sword stolen.
True.
That's like kind of funny because this is a Zoro getting lost thing, but at the same time, again,
while acceptable, also simultaneously a little annoying and lackluster.
A little annoying that we're just writing Zoro out of the plot of, the samurai town. Now, he might be going off to go do something maybe a little bit more potentially personally impactful because he's going to now, I'm sure he's going to end up at Ryuma's grave. So now there will potentially be something more character motivation driven for Zoro to then turn up later or use as a fuel. So like I'm holding out hope there that there's going to actually be something worthwhile in this little subplot of Zoro's world. But if we do this thing where Luffy escapes Udon and then the big mom comes around and this was for nothing.
Big mom comes around. Sorry.
It's very musically centered. Like we got off on the Queen foot and it just never really stopped.
Never stopped.
So I don't know. Like I'd have to see how it plays out. Obviously, we're probably not going to get a resolution to that for a little while. I don't know that they ever really said how far the journey actually is. Kiku was just kind of like, it's hella far. So we'll see. I don't know. I think I'd prefer the version where Big Mom gets to show up and wreck some stuff because she's just been super hungry this whole time and there's now enemies in front of her for her to kill and maybe even cannibalize. Who knows?
Maybe cannibalize.
Maybe just start fucking popping them in our mouth because like there's no food here. We got dango. You want 2,000 dango, Big Mom?
Well, I mean, fuck, maybe Solitaire is going to really turn Crabman into that lobster bisque that she threatened to make him into.
Oh, yeah. We have a crab boil.
We have a good old-fashioned crab boil.
Good old-fashioned southern crab boil.
And if that doesn't fill you up, I'm sure alpaca meat certainly tastes pretty good.
Dude, that alpaca bit was kind of funny, actually. I'm just like spitting on Luffy the whole time.
Spitting all over Luffy for like 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, actually. I was getting fed up with Luffy. Like, stop fucking, close your goddamn mouth.
Can you please, like, say it and stop spraying it, you motherfucker?
Please stop spraying it.
Disgusting.
But yes. So
all right. I mean, I think we mostly did it, right? For the most part?
I would definitely say so. I would say
all right, well, I'm happy we got here. Oh, also, I wrote this in miscellaneous. I don't know if it is going to mean anything, but I also said that Kiku says that Tsunachi's a bad word, so we can't use it anymore, guys. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Mom said no more.
I was using that every day.
Yeah, I got to change my whole vocabulary around.
That's my favorite word. All right, moving on.
I didn't realize I was cursing up a storm.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like the dolphin noises in SpongeBob. It's like, man, I can't use dolphin noises.
Crabs is Tsunachi.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, with that being said, let's move on to Gabe's fun facts.
Gabe's fun facts.
Woo!
And beginning of Gabe's fun facts. Oh, hold on. We have a correction for last week at the start of Gabe's fun facts this week. Fukurokuju is 61 years old. Sorry, Fukurokuju. You're old. With that out of the way, let's get started.
It's all right. Goddamn.
To be fair, I sussed this one out too. I'm like, wow, he looks bad for
Yeah,
that.
you did say that. It's true.
I was like, what the fuck? Really? Anyway, hello. This is Gabriel speaking to you from a sauna. I somehow managed to escape the Orochi Oniwabanshu, and I figured I needed a break. Though it's a bit odd that I found this place in the middle of an ice tundra. Well, I'm not complaining. Anyways, this set of episodes does not give me a lot to work with. I can't talk about most of the crew members for fear of spoiling it. The plot itself is more so found in the chest area rather than in the characters' actions. I might as well cover the few things I can talk about first. The 3 Udon prison guards who are introduced are once again all named after playing card games. Solitaire's connection is pretty self-explanatory, though it's worth noting that her design with 6 lanky arms is most likely derived from Spider Solitaire, a variation of the same game.
And potentially Spider Monkey. She has the monkey smile.
Well, in mine, she even has the spider monkey smile, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I think mine only said monkey.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Touche.
Babanuki is slightly more obscure. His name translates to Old Maid.
Oh.
Which is a playing card game from the 19th century, which was likely derived from Black Peter. Babanuki is the Japanese name for this game.
Oh, I don't know what Black Peter is,
but I
used to play a shit ton of Old Maid with my mom when I was younger.
Absolutely. Old Maid's a great game. Finally, Daifugo is named after the Japanese playing card game of the same name, which is known as Tycoon. His design is inspired by the Scorpion Men from Akkadian language myths, which were described to have the upper body of a man and the lower body of a scorpion. His helmet resembles that of the character Jagi from Fist of the North Star, which itself derives inspiration from the one shown in the Tokatsu movie Sukaban Dekai II. Interesting. I did not know this Fist of the North Star reference about Daifugo. That's funny.
That's awesome.
The first episode in this set, 929, was actually the last episode that was aired before Toei had to take a break due to the then ongoing COVID-19 pandemic.
Oh.
Yikes. The anime returned with Queen dancing, which the community was disappointed with.
What?
Because they have no taste? What?
They were?
What are you talking about? I don't think that's true. I think everyone fucking ranted and raved about the Queen dance. They have to.
Oh, do they have to, or are you just projecting?
Maybe I'm just projecting. I'm probably projecting. Let's move on to manga to anime differences. The kids who mess with Sanji's raid suit capsule while Usopp and Frankie try to prevent the inevitable, which was also exaggerated by Toei, are made up by the anime. The manga does not include the only hope this arc had for not making Sanji look stupid.
How funny would it have been if they accidentally triggered the raid suit and one of those little kids just went around being fucking stealth black for a little while instead?
It's like that meme where like a parent is like, "Don't look, Jimmy, shield your eyes." And then, the kid comes back and goes, "It's too late, mother. I'm already Germa."
Hell yeah.
Literally that meme. Zoro's confrontation with the weapons collector has several differences. The weapons collector does not strike down another swordsman before confronting Zoro in the manga. Zoro also does not tell him that he is a pirate. Lastly, for this scene, the anime omits the short dialogue the two characters have, in which the weapons collector explains that Zoro, quote, "sure took a while to get here," for coming straight after him. The intellectual terrorist strikes again, getting lost while chasing someone. Truly a tragic omission. Finally, I would love to tell you that most of the bathhouse scene was made up, but it's not. The adaptation is mostly one-to-one.
Oh, great.
The most notable changes are the following. Hawkins did not actually recognize that Nami and Robin were hiding behind Shinobu by their shadow in the manga. He just kinda knew. As his observation hockey gets stronger around naked women. Freak. Finally, Sanji fighting Drake and Hawkins is completely made up. In the manga, once Hawkins identifies him as Stealth Black, he just dips with everyone in tow. This also means that Hawkins and Drake repeatedly calling him Stealth Black is made up, which is a shame. That's all for the contents of this episode. So what now? Here's Hawkins being a freak. I have an image from a manga panel. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta tell you what this says. It's an actual line from Hawkins in the manga saying, "Everyone form a line and show us your feet."
And show us your feet.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know. Hawkins was that kind of guy.
That's a good bit. And, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened in the anime, but for some reason that did not click to me.
Yeah.
Like stopping for a second and realizing that Hawkins is shouting, "Show me your feet."
He might have said ankles in my sub to be more direct.
Yeah.
But this is great. I didn't know Hawkins was into that. Him and Tarantino are going to have a great time.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's not enough. What else? Oh, I know. Here's some fun facts about nosebleeds.
Okay.
Now, I know this sounds bad, but hear me out. Japanese depictions of nosebleeds typically signify arousal or general perversion, which is how they are used in this series. This is not the only meaning that nosebleeds have worldwide, however. There's a couple different cultural meanings for nosebleeds from around the world that don't signify arousal. I will reapply these to Sanji for comedic effect. Firstly, another prominent use for nosebleeds is what TV tropes define as psychic nosebleeds, when a character with mental powers exerts their powers to an extraordinary extent. This is often depicted by the character bleeding from their nose. This trope can also apply to characters who are being affected by such mental forces. Prominent examples include Jean Grey from the X-Men, Max Clawfield from Life is Strange, Danny Torrance from The Shining, and even Japanese characters like Gohan from Dragon Ball and Mob from Mob Psycho. Reapplying this to the bathhouse scene, you can surmise that Nami's happiness punch could be the psychological equivalent to a hydrogen bomb. Good bits.
Excellent.
In parts of North America, the term nosebleed section or nosebleed seat can also refer to the higher altitude seats in a sporting arena. This nickname derives from the fact that nosebleeds occur more frequently in higher altitudes due to the lower barometric pressure. Applying this to this scene, remember that Wano is located at a pretty high altitude, which means that Sanji's nosebleed could actually be a subtle bit of world building.
Oh.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I don't know. Good try, Gabe.
He's got 3 more of these, by the way. In the Finnish language, expressions such as picking blood from one's nose and begging for a nosebleed are commonly used to describe self-destructive behavior, like deliberately getting oneself into dangerous situations due to negligence or overconfidence. Applying this to the bathhouse scene is actually pretty fitting. Since Sanji threw himself into a situation where he knew he could potentially lose all the blood in his body and did it anyway because all that blood accumulated in his lower region.
And then shot up out of his nose.
Of course. In Filipino slang, having a nosebleed may refer to anxiety brought on by stressful events like job interviews, or to individuals who struggle to communicate in English. This fits because the only language Sanji could probably speak during the mental assault of Nami's ballistic missiles was neuron activation. Oh my god. Okay, 2 more. In oral recountings of the Native American Sioux tribe's history, women are said to have experienced nosebleeds due to sexual arousal caused by their partners playing music. This one, I guess props to Toei's music department.
I mean, they do play the Germa sound in the background, so.
They do. Finally, in the Dutch language, the saying to have a nosebleed describes someone who is intentionally lying about his knowledge about a certain subject. This saying does not apply to Sanji unless he's gotten inspired by Usopp and tries to lie about his intentions. A battle that would be a more one-sided than even Luffy versus Kaido. Anyways, that's all for this week. Unfortunately, I think I can see the Orochi Oniwa Banshu ice skating towards my location, so I'll have to leave. Fortunately, the ice they skate is getting pretty thin. The water's pretty warm, so I might as well swim. My world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. See you all next week. Have a nice day.
I didn't think I was going to get all-star rolled here.
Hey, now you're an all-star, Gabe. An all-star indeed. Thank you so much.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe I got like a full page worth of optional ways to interpret a nosebleed from various cultures.
Nosebleed facts.
Never change, buddy. Never change.
Hell yeah. Oh, that was great.
All right. After that, amazing. Hey, this is a musical cast, by the way.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. We got more music.
We're still on music.
Even Gabe was in on it. Oh, this is fantastic.
That's actually crazy. That was very much unplanned, an unplanned happy coincidence. Next week is going to be 9:33 to 9:36. Moving on to quotes. Christian, would you like to go first? Please, the floor is yours.
Sure. I have 2 quotes. The first is, as they were flying away at the end of 9:32, Robin very concerningly looking at Sanji goes, as he's flying away, Sanji, aren't you losing too much blood? And then he goes, no. and then he starts like falling out of the sky a little bit, and she gives him a side eye.
You're bleeding profusely.
If I die now, I die happy. Let's get to Ebisu Town. Usopp and the others should be there.
Try not to faint, please.
Fantastic.
Fucking idiot.
Robin, always on the ball. The other quote for me is going to be from Queen.
Oh boy.
And when Queen shows up on the scene, he's talking about his physical stature a little bit here. And he points out that it's all muscle. None of this is fat. I may be round, but this is all muscle. And then he says, if I was thinner, I would be too popular.
Yeah.
I look round as a ball, but all of this is muscle, y'all. These bomb-ass moves of mine are powered by my chocolate.
He's already popular as fuck. So now if he was shredded and hot, and even more hot than he is now, he would be too popular, and that would be catastrophic to the Beast Pirates.
Fucking facts.
Nobody would be able to take it.
It'd be too much. It'd be absolutely too much. Good bits. Is that what you have this week?
That's it. I'm good. I'm done.
All right. Well, continuing the musical cast this week, my first quote actually comes from Chopper. So I make it very clear week to week that how much I love when the dub has fun. They had fun with this when they cooked. So, and obviously in the set of episodes, we know that Big Mom is not Big Mom because she has amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
So they are trying to convince her that she is Oline, which, to be fair, her name is Lin Lin. So they just kind of were like, oh, you're Oline. They put the O in front of her name. Well, Christian, are you familiar with the famous song by the name of Jolene?
I do know of it, yeah.
Well, in this set of episodes, when Chopper is afraid of Big Mom, at one point he's like, oh, because she's like, oh, I think Big Mom, that sounds familiar. He's like, oh, don't think about Big Mom, think about Oline. And then he starts singing, Oline, Oline, Oline.
And this is to the cadence, I assume, of the song Jolene.
The name Big Mom sounds awfully familiar to me. Who could that be? Never mind, Oline. Just focus on being Oline. Sing the Oline song. Oline, Oline, Oline. Aw, Chopperemon, you're so cute.
Yeah. If you're unfamiliar with Jolene, a very, very popular, very famous song where it goes Jolene, 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 Jolene. Well, they did that here, but with Oline, and I it just tickles me. It really does.
That is fantastic.
This next one comes from the Crab Man. Instead of saying "oh crap," he just says "oh crab, oh crab, oh crab, oh crab," and I love that.
Crab! Oh, crab, oh, crab, oh, crab! Crab, 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 crab!
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I have a few in here, but I've already touched on this one. The Komurasaki line from Queen. I gotta point this out in the Queen song. When he, at the end of his song, he just goes, oh yeah! It's perfect. I need to hear it over and over again. I'll send you a link to the dub version of his song. It's so fucking good.
Oh, perfect.
I talked about the Gimme Your Top 3 Headaches. Great bit. The last one I got comes from Tano Yasu, where him and the rest of the guys in the hut are like, shooting the shit. And at one point he goes, empty houses keep open up left and right because people keep starving to death.
Empty houses are opening up left and right because people keep starving to death. You fellas sure are lucky.
Just awful thing to say, but he's laughing through it.
It's Tony, you're doing good. I'm proud of you. You have a bit.
Is he doing good? I feel like he's on the verge of a mental breakdown at basically every given chance.
Or is he like already at the mental breakdown? Like I think he's long since passed.
Yeah, or he's going through one actively.
Yeah, I think he's already past the break point, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think the whole village has, frankly.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I got.
Sick.
A lot of Queen quotes, but to be fair, I couldn't help myself, so I already brought him into the cast earlier in the show. So you know what? Just you'll have to watch Queen yourself.
No, that's valid. I get it.
All right, moving on to the Golden Ham. Well,
I mean,
do I even got to say it?
This is not even a debate, right? Like this is straight Queen.
Yeah, this is pretty easy.
This is straight Queen as far as I'm concerned.
Straight Queen all the way down, baby. Straight Queen all the way down. Yas, Queen.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you pieces of shit!
All right, easy Golden Ham, easy unanimous. All right, moving on to fan mail.
Let's go.
I do a fan mail. Let me open it. This comes to us from Zach, who has emailed us before.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Zach. Thank you for being here again. I'm going to give you the title, Christian. It says, One Piece Disney Quiz.
What?
I'm going to read the actual text now. Hi, guys. I have finished the second slideshow quiz. Hope you enjoyed the first. If not, it is shared with your pandascience@gmail.com. In my mind, I thought I wasn't supposed to say that email, but it's our email. Everything's okay. We're fine.
We've been talking about it for years.
That's right. Where you, the listener, can send these people an email like this one. Anyway, plug over here is your quiz link to the Google Slides. Okay, fantastic. All right, I got the quiz. So, Christian, believe it or not, it's quiz time in fan mail.
Oh shit! All right, it's Christian quiz. trivia?
It's what's mine called again? I don't even remember. Brendan.
Yours is Brendan trivia.
It's Christian trivia. Let's go.
Woo, baby.
One Piece quiz. This is a Disney and Pixar themed quiz.
Okay.
There's a little like preamble that it tries to like get you within the setting here. So paw away. Kuma has been one Disney kick since he visited Disneyland and has sent several One Piece characters into Disney and Pixar movies. You must guess which character is in which movie. Bonus points if you get the title correct. So basically, all the answers are going to be famous Disney films. You are going to guess the character that has been moved into the film from the question. And then, if you get the extra point, also name the movie they landed in.
Okay.
With the new name. With the new name, by the way. Give me the bit name. Or you can give me, like, the regular name.
The pun name.
I'll give you the bit. Because they went at the extra mile, and they made a bit name for the movie as well.
Okay.
We'll get there when we can. So, this first pirate was sent on a heartwarming and breaking journey. Basset Hound in a story about good friends torn apart and reunited.
So this is Foxy, obviously.
Obviously. Now, do you know the movie?
I assume we're talking about... Give me it was Basset Hound, then what was the rest of the description?
It says, they were sent on a heartwarming and heartbreaking journey between a Basset Hound and a story about good friends torn apart and reunited.
Okay. So I imagine we're talking about Aristocats.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
It is not the Aristocat. It is the Fox and the Hound. I don't know if you're familiar with this one.
Oh, well, yeah, that would have been probably a better answer.
Yeah.
I was thinking the dog from Aristocats.
Now, question: do you think you know what the title of the movie is?
The Foxy and the Hound, perhaps. Probably would have been a better thought. Yeah,
that is absolutely correct. Does the game make a little bit more sense about how the name is going to affect the answer here?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. Let me do something here because I feel like it's important to give you this beautiful picture that Zach went through making.
Oh my God, there's visual aids too. Oh my God. Oh my God, the title's edited too.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He made the Foxy and the Hound.
Oh, Zach, you're a legend. Oh my God, we have to post these.
Dude, it's so good.
These have to go somewhere when this episode comes out.
All right. For those keeping track at home, folks, he made like title card for the Fox and the Hound and then just photoshopped Foxy's face on top of the fox, but then also changed the title to say the Foxy and the Hound, and it's so good. I love it. All right, moving on to question 2. Christian, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
You may have a hard time spotting this mischievous character who's sent to World War I London to take a group of kids to a magical land located just beyond the second star to the right.
Oh man, we're really gonna expose my lack of Disney knowledge with this one. A mischievous character. I mean, really, that
you may have a hard time spotting this mischievous character who's sent to World War I London to take a group of kids to a magical land located just beyond the second star to the right.
Yeah, I mean, this would be so much easier if I just knew the Disney titles in the first place.
Well, let's try to break this down. What movie do we think we're even talking about?
Well, that's my problem. Is I don't think I know.
Brother, you don't know the movie about kids in London going to a magical land located next to the second star to the right? Man, I overestimated your ability. Maybe you should have read these questions.
I maybe should have been reading these to you. You're talking about you mentioned a group of kids, right?
Correct. Yes.
Disney movie with groups of kids. I'm just gonna guess that it's. I mean, the one that's coming to mind is Peter Pan.
Okay. Can I tell you, dude? You nailed it. You did it.
It's Peter Pan? Okay.
Yeah. Now play off that. I believe in you.
So Peter Pan, we got a mischievous character.
That you may have a hard time spotting.
That I might have a hard time spotting. Who can go invisible? Sanji. But Sanji doesn't feel like Peter Pan, Peter Sanji. Absalom doesn't really fit here either.
No, I'd say he doesn't.
Are we talking about literal spots?
Are we talking about...
Peter Lucci doesn't fit really.
Well...
I don't think I know the character. I thought this would be way easier knowing the movie title, but this is not the case.
To be honest, I'm actually a little shocked. Well, I'm just going to post the picture in the Discord and you tell the audience what the answer is.
Yeah, I'll let you know how stupid I feel afterward. Oh, Peter Panda Man. Oh, that's good. Okay.
I really tried to emphasize that's hard to spot so that it would help get you in the right.
Yeah, no, I got the hard to spot part. I just didn't like the idea that it was like picking them out in a crowd, and I focused too much on invisibility or like literally spots. Okay. Well,
That's okay.
all right. I mean, I'm satisfied having gotten Peter Pan out of that at least.
You did good. You got the Disney movie, although you didn't get either point because the points were for naming the character and then naming the new title movie.
Well, yeah. So I haven't gotten anything yet.
For scorekeeping, you're 1 for 4.
Yeah.
All right, question 3. Are you ready, big guy?
I'm ready, buddy.
This coward gets up to hijinks in South America accompanied by a wilderness explorer.
Okay. Coward, I would assume, is Usopp.
Okay.
Accompanied, where was it accompanied by?
Do you want me to tell you when you get the character correctly?
Sure.
Yes, you are correct. It is Usopp.
Where were we accompanied? Where give me the description again?
It says, this coward gets up to hijinks in South America accompanied by a wilderness explorer. This is so shocking to me that this doesn't just go like, oh, of course, I know what movie that is. How many movies have a wilderness explorer?
It sounds like just one.
Well, I mean,
your incredulousness tells me that it's just one, but that doesn't mean I remember it.
Oh boy, brother. Maybe Christian just doesn't watch kids' movies. I'm starting to think that he does not watch these.
My Disney knowledge is not actually up there, so I'm just gonna. Did the movie Up take place in South America?
Yes, it did. As a matter of fact,
Usopp? Is it just Usopp? Is the name Upsop?
Yeah, Upsop. That's what it was. That's what they came up with.
Hey, I got one.
You did it. You kind of, I mean, it was like pulling teeth a little bit, but you did get there, technically.
Yeah, I didn't remember where Up actually took place. But I just sussed out a movie title that kind of sounded like it went with his name. Upsop. Usopp.
I think Usopp almost makes a little bit more sense, but I like Upsop as well. It's totally fine.
Upsop.
All right. Believe it or not, and I'm sorry to tell you this is your final question. Are you ready?
Oh, all right. I am ready.
This one, actually, I think this is going to be tough for you because I do know this movie, but I'll you know what, here, I'm just going to read you the question.
Yeah.
This young local Italian boy finds friends while struggling to keep his secret that he can turn into a monster in a village surrounded by the sea. Only this kid can't swim.
Okay.
This one's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
A little Italian boy.
Correct.
The One Piece character is a little Italian boy? I don't know. That's tough. Give me the whole thing again.
Okay. It is, give me one sec. This young local Italian boy finds friends while struggling to keep his secret that he can turn into a monster in a village surrounded by the sea. Only this kid can't swim.
Okay. I mean, it's an Italian boy with a devil fruit.
Sure.
But is that supposed to be Capone Veggie?
Okay.
Is it Capone Veggie?
Oh, because Italian. Right.
Yeah. It sounds like it's not, though.
It is not.
Okay.
It's not. This was tough.
Yeah, like being able to transform.
If you throw in the towel, I understand.
I don't know. This might be a GG on both fronts. Like, I don't have any idea of the character or the movie.
Well, unless you've seen this very recent Pixar movie, there's very low chance you know what this is referencing.
Lucci.
So there's a movie called Luca.
Oh.
Which stars, and I thought it was Greece, but maybe it is Italian. I don't know. But it stars a boy that discovers like a fish boy creature. And when the fish boy creature goes on land, he becomes a human boy. And they become friends and they get into like some shenanigans and have fun or whatever. But the movie is called Luca.
Okay.
And this is supposed to be a bit on Lucci. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. I didn't see that movie.
Very good. Now, I will say, once again, this is not the first time that Zach has done this. Whoever wins gets free fan art. Christian, you were the only one that could play it this evening.
Well, I'm the only winner. I don't feel like I rightfully deserve this because there was no competition. I would have had the floor wiped.
Oh, we can't just leave his tokens for like on the table. Somebody's got to take it.
I don't know. I don't feel like I earned it. This was fun, and I love these quizzes. I just am, no good, no childhood having ass for some of this.
I should have, after I vetted this question, I probably should have just been the one to answer them because I think a lot more Disney movies than you do.
Wait, okay, here's what I would say. How were they? These were presented to you with a slideshow, right?
Correct.
Here's what I would say, Zach, especially since you're doing it in a secondary thing and you're not just giving the answers in the email like you've done this slideshow thing. If you're going to do this, in order for the person even reading to be able to participate, block the answer somehow and then like have a transition or whatever to reveal the answer, or like I know you got the picture or something, but like put a block over that says like reveal me.
Well, to be fair, I want to give Zach a lot of credit. The answer was on its own slide. So there was the question slide and the answer slide. But like somebody's got to know the answers because we can't just sit here all day guessing at it, hoping to, figure it out. I mean, I guess I could have. Maybe that would have been a better way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we could set a timer for ourselves. Be like, if we don't have it in 2 minutes, then we just reveal the answer.
Okay, well, you know what? A compromise. This was a logistics problem. For myself, we could have played this game, but unfortunately, I went ahead to the answer so that I could chuckle in the corner while you struggle for a minute at a time.
Yeah.
I still think you deserve the token. You played the game fair and square.
All right.
But in the future, because of the way that Zach organized this, we can play it that way. And that's what we'll do in the future.
Yeah. We lose the effect of somebody going, you got it, like as soon as somebody says it. But basically, if it comes down to 2 people here, I think we should do it that way. But if we've got 3 of us, then we can have one person be the actual reader and then the other 2 people can face off like we've done in the past. But okay, yeah, knowing that Zach set up that way, then that's great. Keep doing what you're doing then. This was fantastic.
Me, big dumb idiot.
Fan art that I want.
Eneru Queen.
No.
Just flat Eneru Queen.
Just Eneru Queen. I want Luffy. I want a Mad Max style thing. Put Queen in a Mad Max cart and then have Luffy,
oh boy,
being the doof warrior on the back playing the bass.
The guitar player.
Yeah, that's the character's actual name, by the way, is Doof Warrior.
Yeah.
From Mad Max. I want that. That's what I want.
Fantastic. Incredible.
Thank you so much, Zach, for the fun quizzes. These are great. And I might say they're getting better over time too. This was a fantastic premise.
That was a really good one. That one was fantastic. If Zach has any more in the hopper for that, I can't wait to play.
Yeah.
I think I would do good things.
Yeah, I think you would have swept this one, I'm sure. You would have, like, even if all the rest of us were here, I think this was absolutely your game 100%.
I was fucking ready.
You were locked in for this one. So yeah, absolutely keep up this energy, Zach. This was fantastic.
Thank you again, Zach. Moving on to the Garb Gab. Well, Christian, do you have the Garb Gab?
I do, in fact, have the Garb Gab, Brendan. Thank you for asking. However,
go ahead.
It's 2 weeks in a row, just you and me.
Yep.
And we indulged the Garb Gab last time, as we usually do, but
we sure did.
I think it's time. 2 weeks in a row, the others didn't show up. They don't care enough.
Right.
But you know who does care? Me. So, Brendan, this week, I brought you the grab bag.
Thank God, jeez. I hate having to put on that facade every week of being like, oh boy, guys, like the Garb Gab, we like the grab bag.
Don't you worry, buddy. I'm here for you. I'm here for your like bi-monthly dose of the grab bag.
I love this fucking bag, dude. I mean, just feel it. It's so soft. It's perfect.
I know, it's velvety smooth.
It's so good. Oh, did we add a fuzzy liner on the inside? Now it's nice and soft and fuzzy on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I miss it so much, Christian. Can we please go back? I just want to go back.
We can't.
Why?
But this is. But because then I can't have moments like this where it's nice and special, and we have our little grab bag moments together.
I'm gonna miss you, grab bag. That fucking potato sack's got nothing on you. Don't ever forget that. All right.
So I've filled up the grab bag here with the latest and greatest in capitalist trends. Nanoblocks. Have you heard of nanoblocks before?
Nanoblocks? No, I've not heard of a nanoblock.
They're basically mini Legos, and they come in. If you think of a franchise, they have nanoblocks of it, similar to Funko Pops.
Okay.
But you build these instead.
Sure.
So I filled it with nanoblocks, but of One Piece characters, and they're all holding little pieces of paper with the thing in them. So why don't you dig on in and see what we're going to do?
Okay. All right, sure. Yeah, and I'm just reaching my hand in and pull. Ooh, yeah, that's a full fucking figure right there. Ooh, this one feels sturdy. Well, let me grab this one. Oh, I got the queen. I knew it.
Yeah, that's a new release too.
I could feel that muscular ball anywhere. Baby. Oh, it's good to have you back, my queen. All right, now what kind of piece of paper you got here? It says here, Valentine's Award. Okay, Valentine. So we're going to give a Valentine this week.
Okay.
It's got to be Daifugo or Llama or Alpaca Man. That's where my head's at. Where are your counters?
I'm gonna solidly give it to Daifugu for stomping on Hyo. I just absolutely fuck that guy.
You don't want to give it to Alpaca Man for say it, don't spray it?
It is gross, especially because it smelled terrible. But the bit was funny.
That's fair. The bit was kind of funny
for Luffy to just be like sitting there and taking that. However, Hyo getting stomped on, patently not funny, so...
Not funny. I like that old guy. He's cool. He's cool in my book.
Yeah, and his tattoo is sick.
His tattoo is pretty fire, actually. He's got like a shawl of flowers and like blue. Very cool. Very, very, very sick.
Yeah.
What did you say? You want to try that again?
All right, well, that was easy. The Valentine Award to Daifugo. Fuck you, Daifugo. I like Daifuku better.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. It is very, like, jarring to me that we have a Daifugo and a Daifuku. Like, man, dude, Japanese be crazy.
Oda's just running out of names is really the problem.
I think when he named all fucking 85 of them kids, like, he started to really scrape the bottom of the barrel. He had to.
Yeah. He must have.
It's like fucking crazy, dude. All right, yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. So
perfect.
I'd say I can show you the world, but I can't because I don't have my magic carpet.
Oh.
So,
And also, if you sing any more of that, we might just get copyright struck.
We might get copyright struck.
Yeah.
We're not entirely sure if that's something we're in at risk of.
Yeah, we've done a lot of singing on this one, and I don't know which, if I'm sure some of them are copyrightable at some regard, so... The only thing I know is All-Star, but,
like somebody once told you that the world was going to roll you.
Exactly like that.
Christian, you ain't never had a friend like me. And like your friend, I'm going to close this podcast. Good night. Good night, people.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all I get.
All right. I mean, if you were my friend, we'd go for like another 2 hours or something, but sure.
Nah, I don't think I got that in me.
All right, well. Lame.
I got too many Disney songs to listen to.
All right. Well, you know what? That's fair. Good night, everybody. I love you. Oh, wait, I didn't do the thing.
Oh, shit.
Hey, if you wish to support the show, consider signing up for a membership at pandasightings.com, where you'll get extra content like in-person recordings and vlogs. There's also a merch store where you can buy a little something for you or a loved one. Please, 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 the hamsters will eat us if they don't get fed, especially if you almost forget to do the thing at the end of the show. Then they'll really start coming for you. They'll eat you from the inside out, crawl in your mouth when you are asleep, and then they'll consume you just like the rats do in the medieval times.
Audience, I'm not even kidding. I got out of my chair and I started walking down the stairwell when Christian said that. I came back.
All right. Now, goodbye.
Goodbye.